Keiichi, isn't your seat over there?
Mr. CEO, it looks like this employee has really misunderstood something important.
What? CEO? I'm Keiichi Sato. I work for Tokimeki, a company that plans, manufactures, and sells various household goods. Today, I'm attending the new CEO's inauguration ceremony. But... Hey, Keiichi, it's been ages. Do you recall who I am? I was one of your coworkers. Kurosu? Haha, you definitely remember your top-notch coworker, don't you? So, you're here for the big event too, Keiichi? Well, the new CEO's last name is Sato, right? Same as yours. What a coincidence. Well, it's the most common surname in Japan. I heard you're doing great at headquarters, right? Huh? This is the seat for the new CEO, isn't it? Hey, Keiichi, shouldn't you be sitting over there with your department? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know.
What exactly are you doing?
Huh? Who are you? She's Yui Suzuki, the secretary. What? Secretary? But why?
Mr. CEO, it looks like this employee has really misunderstood something important.
What? CEO? No way.
Why would I lie about that?
Wait, are you telling me that the Sato who's now the CEO is you, Keiichi? Yes, that's correct. Here's my business card. Oh my god. You're really the new CEO.
Sato, this employee...
It's fine. I don't mind. He was just trying to show me around in his own way. But Keiichi, you were my former coworker. How could I have ever imagined you'd climb the ranks like this? You think so? The world is full of surprises, isn't it?
Still, attending today's event and not knowing this, that's quite the oversight. Surely you didn't fail to realize that. Mr. Sato was already an executive until now, right?
I just transferred from a regional branch to the headquarters in this personnel change. And Keiichi was my former coworker. I did know someone named Sato had become an executive. Oh, I see. Keiichi Sato. I'm sorry. I thought it was just someone with the same name.
You seem to judge people entirely based on your first impression of them. Are you the same person you were 10 years ago? Are you even the same as a year ago? Of course not. People change.
Yes.
If you can't understand that, then perhaps you haven't put enough effort into improving yourself. Mr. Sato has worked tirelessly since joining the company. Studying hard, earning certifications, learning about the company, applying his knowledge, and making extraordinary efforts to develop his skills. That's why he earned the recognition he has today.
I get it now. I'm really sorry for how I acted today. No, don't worry about it. The new CEO's inauguration ceremony had its moments, but it ended smoothly.
Hey, check that guy out. He was talking casually to Mr. Sato, treating him like just another employee, right? That's pretty out of line, don't you think? I heard he's a former co-worker of Mr. Sato's and now a section chief. Oh, really? That's interesting.
Have I become that embarrassing guy who disrespected Keiichi and made a fool of himself? Still, I wonder what the secret to Keiichi's incredible rise to the top was. Excuse me.
Oh, you're the person from back then. What brings you here so suddenly?
Kurosu, what can I do for you? Yes. Sorry to interrupt like this. I just wanted to say, I didn't get the chance to properly congratulate you on your promotion last time, considering we were coworkers. Congratulations on your well-deserved promotion, Mr. Sato. It wasn't necessary, but I appreciate it. Back when we were coworkers, you didn't even have a title. But to rise so far since then, you must have worked incredibly hard. Actually, my promotions mostly came from persistently pitching new product ideas. At some point, I started producing consecutive hits. and the marketing campaigns were also very successful. Oh, through new product proposals. Yeah, and not just that. I also submitted numerous opinion papers about company policies to my supervisors at the time. They really valued me and gave me a lot of support. I owe them so much. I see. Well, I'm currently a section chief in the new product development department. So, if you could share any tips for creating new products.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Sato has another meeting scheduled.
Oh, I see. Right, Kurosu. Thank you for taking the time to come by today. No problem. Excuse me. I didn't get to talk as much as I wanted to, but I figured out the secret behind Keiichi's success. Alright, I'll do the same. I'll start pumping out brilliant product ideas, score some big hits, and climb the ranks in no time. Mr. Mikami, this is a new product proposal I came up with after a lot of brainstorming. I'm really confident about it. What do you think? I can understand the general idea of the new product you're proposing, Kurosu, but... Yes? So how does it look? The content in this proposal is lacking. With this level of detail, it's a bit... May I ask what exactly is missing? Well, when it comes to deciding whether or not to proceed with this proposal, for example, in this case, there's not enough information about the demand for the product. So, you mean? That means you'll need to conduct additional research to determine the level of demand. Then, based on those findings, further refinement will be necessary. Additionally, there are other areas where information and supporting materials are insufficient. I see. With the current proposal, it's hard to decide whether it's worth pursuing or not. Really? Which specific parts need improvement? Well... 2 hours later. Even after listening to the explanation, I still don't fully get it. But this is a proposal I'm confident in. Now that I think about it, I've heard something like genius ideas are often misunderstood by ordinary people. In that case, it's possible that Mr. Sato, who's made a name for himself with his creative ideas and vision for the future, will catch on. All right, I'll have him review it directly. Excuse me.
Oh? What brings you here this time?
Kurosu, is there something I can help you with? Please, take a look at my proposal. I'm sure you'll understand it, Mr. Sato. Mr. Sato, what do you think of my proposal? The proposal lacks sufficient details. It's the same thing Mr. Mikami mentioned. Do you understand what's missing? Is it the information about the demand for this new product? That's right, you're getting it. Also, this, and this are lacking as well. Yes. Thank you very much for your time today. I'll implement the advice you've given and refine my proposal. Good luck with that. Well then.
Mr. Kurosu.
Yes?
This is the CEO's office. Mr. Sato is a kind person, so he won't say it, but for matters that are not urgent, please refrain from coming here without prior notice in the future.
I'm sorry. Mr. Mikami and Mr. Sato both pointed out the same thing to me. Additional research on demand for the new product, additional materials, and so on. Wait a second. Could it be that Mr. Sato isn't all that great after all? I mean, a genius's ideas are often misunderstood by ordinary people. Alright, I'll focus on this and get my new product plan approved. Promotion, here I come. Kurosu put all his energy into creating his proposal, but...
Mr. Kurosu, the materials you helped me with the other day are full of mistakes. At this point, it'd be faster to redo them from scratch.
Huh? Really? My bad.
Ugh, seriously.
Come on, don't say that. I'm in the middle of an important project right now.
In that case, you don't need to help me anymore.
The next day.
Mr. Kurosu, you got a complaint.
Huh? Isn't that your project, Yoshida?
Well, yeah, but remember when you answered the phone for me while I was out? Apparently, the conversation was sloppy and the details were a total mess. On top of that, they say your attitude was bad too.
Oh, really? My bad. But I'm in the middle of...
I've heard that excuse so many times already. Seriously, I can't believe you're acting this way just because it's not your project.
I've been hearing lately that our department's been getting more mistakes and complaints.
The other day, the materials Mr. Kurosu helped with were full of errors and totally unusable. Mr. Kurosu, it was nice of you to take the call from me while I was out, but it turned into a complaint because of how you handled it. Mr. Kurosu, you've been putting a lot of effort into your own project, but maybe you're not focusing enough on others. Especially when it comes to helping with other employees' projects filling in, or covering for someone who's out. Those seem to be the real problems.
I'm really, truly sorry, but I just can't help wanting to give my all to this project. But you still have your regular duties, don't you?
Exactly. Even when you're helping, you've got to take responsibility. That's right.
I'm sorry, but, well... This seems like it's going nowhere. Excuse me, is something going on here? Oh, Mr. Sato. Recently, our department has been dealing with an increase in mistakes and complaints, and... I see. So that's what's been happening. Everyone, does that summarize the situation? Is there anything else you'd like to add? Our department is the new product planning division, right? We each have our own projects to manage and develop. Sometimes my coworkers ask me for a favor. I'm all in to help, but I've got to admit the workload is pretty intense. It even reaches the point where it affects my own projects.
It's unfair that only Mr. Kurosu gets to complain. We all have our own perspectives too. Hold on a second. We're just repeating the same things here. Mr. Sato is asking if there's anything new that hasn't been discussed yet.
It seems like there isn't. So then, based on everything I've heard so far, let me share my thoughts. First, regarding Kurosu's project, he came to explain it to me, and I've heard the details. Oh, my project? That should be prioritized, right? No. Excuse me? As of now, within our company, Kurosu's project is still in the proposal stage, not in the process of being implemented. Am I correct? Well, yes. That's correct. So, that project hasn't started moving towards implementation yet. However, the projects that Yamada and Yoshida have requested help with are all currently in progress. Considering priorities, it's inevitable that we'll need your assistance with those, Kurosu. I see. Also, the proposal you're working on lacks sufficient information, so we can't even estimate how much profit it might generate if implemented. To put it bluntly, compared to the ongoing projects, I believe it's clear that your project is not a high priority in terms of potential profits at this stage. What? However, it won't become something valuable unless you keep pushing forward.
That's true.
So instead of abandoning one, I'd like you to work on scheduling so both can coexist. Wait a minute. That project is something I'm really confident about. To me, it seems to have a very high priority. If it's realized, it should bring significant profits to the company. So I don't understand why that project isn't considered a high priority. Of course, I've heard the explanations multiple times, but it still doesn't appear to be something that can guarantee significant profits. But that's exactly what I've explained to you. I want you to demonstrate that objectively. That's why I advise you to research how much demand there is for it. It's to determine whether it will actually sell. To proceed with the project, it first needs to be approved internally. You're absolutely right.
So in other words, if the necessary materials like demand data are prepared, then Kurosu's project can also be brought to the table for internal review. And if approved, it might be realized. Is that correct?
That's right. To summarize for now, the priority is for the department's employees to work together on the projects that have already been approved internally and are moving toward execution. As for creating new proposals, they should be scheduled strategically so as not to interfere with higher priority tasks. That's what I think. Of course, everyone should approach collaborative tasks with a sense of responsibility. The fact that problems like this are arising suggests that actions aren't being aligned with the set priorities. Is that it? I suppose so. So, are you saying that my project proposal should be paused or slowed down? And that my top priority should be supporting other projects? That's right. My proposal is something that deserves to be prioritized. If this is realized, it will lead to significant profits.
Without objective data, no one can support that claim.
I want to bring new products to market rapidly and climb the ranks. But at this rate, progress is painfully slow. My new ideas just can't reach the public. In that case, I'll quit the company and go independent. What? There's no need to quit the company. If you refine your proposal here, it could still be realized. No, I don't think I'll ever get my new products released if I stay. There are just too many steps in the process. I want to release them right away.
But those steps are necessary, you know.
Are you serious about this? Yes. Then I guess no one can stop you. After that, Kurosu resigned immediately. He started his own business, but it didn't go well. He fell into debt, and the company didn't last long before going bankrupt. Why? I was confident in my new products, and I studied marketing too. So why didn't it work? Now, he's burdened with the debt from his failed startup, switching jobs over and over, struggling. As for me and Yui, my secretary,
It's fantastic how you give a platform to the employees' thoughts and make sure they're heard. It's honestly impressive.
come on, Yui. You two are incredible for having my back as the new CEO. Would you like to grab dinner after work?
I'd love to.
Before I knew it, we found ourselves drawn to each other, and now we're going out for dinner together. Feels like we're getting closer. Thanks for watching till the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You want to open an account, huh? Unfortunately, we're experiencing a system failure right now. It might be faster to open an account elsewhere.
Huh? A $3 billion account was withdrawn.
This is the end for us.
That can't be.
They seem quite busy. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work as a janitor. Today I came to Toyomeki Bank to open an account.
Next customer, please. Keiichi?
Akiko? She's my ex-girlfriend, Akiko Matsunaga. I never expected to see you working here.
I actually just transferred here last month. Are you working as a janitor?
Well, something like that.
I see. So, what brings you here today?
I want to open a bank account.
Unfortunately, we're experiencing a system failure right now, so you'd have to wait quite a while. It might be faster to open an account elsewhere.
For a system failure, no one seems particularly panicked. I understand. In that case, I'd like to close my account holding $3 billion.
Huh?
Ignoring Akiko's stunned reaction, I left Toyomeki Bank. Without any delay, I began procedures to close the account and headed to a different bank.
Please feel free to let me know if your feet are cold. We can provide a heater for you.
This person is so considerate. She talks very clearly, yet her tone is incredibly kind. As I admired the woman handling my account with such care, a $3 billion account was withdrawn.
This is the end of us.
That can't be.
What exactly did you do to Mr. Sato?
What?
Mr. Sato called us. He said your handling of the situation was what made him want to close his $3 billion account.
What exactly happened?
Well,
You sent him away, thinking we had a system failure.
I wasn't sure how long it would take to be resolved. So I thought I shouldn't keep him waiting.
That wasn't a system failure.
It was just a paper jam in the printer causing a delay.
What?
What have you done?
Mr. Sato had a $3 billion account with our bank. He's an investor.
That can't be. When I asked him about his job, he said he was a janitor.
He works as a cleaner on the side to remind himself of the value of money.
Oh no, I had no idea.
Losing a $3 billion account is like cutting off our bank's lifeline.
Banks rely on deposits to make loans and investments. With such a huge account gone, our profits will plummet.
And now, the next problem will be other customers redrawing their deposits.
Withdrawing deposits?
Would anyone want to keep their money in a bank where a major client has closed their account?
No, sir.
If those people start redrawing their money all at once,
At worst, we'll have to ask the government for a bailout.
we absolutely must prevent that.
What do we do? Isn't there anything we can do?
I have an idea. While Akiko is in a desperate crisis, meanwhile,
A $3 billion account?
I've been watching how you handle customers. You're kind and thorough with everyone, prioritizing their needs over profits and offering the best plans. I've been looking for a bank that truly cares about the customers the way you do.
Thank you for such kind words. Please, let me take care of your important account, Mr. Sato. My name is Yui Shinohara.
Nice to meet you, Yui.
Well then, I will be assigning Yui as your personal banker, Mr. Sato.
Thank you, Mr. Makabe.
I've prepared some materials to share with you, Mr. Sato.
I see your family plans are also quite comprehensive.
It is also our job to be planning out a family's life plan. We also offer tax saving strategies and regional revitalization campaigns, unique to Tokimeki Bank. I'd love to discuss these with you.
They've got similar plans at Doyomeki Bank as well. But these plans seem more thoughtful towards the borrowers.
The borrowers? Huh.
Is something wrong?
Mr. Sato, can you tell us what you think of this plan?
The campaign idea isn't bad. Using profits from the deposited funds to support agricultural initiatives. Hirameki Town is a lush, green town, blessed with a good climate. I think this plan would be attractive to young people looking to start farming.
But the appeal to the investors is still lacking, right?
Perhaps you could reconsider the benefits for the investors a bit more?
Benefits for the investors?
You currently offer investors a percentage of the profits generated from the agricultural products as a return on their investment. However, it's difficult to move people's hearts with just money alone.
Something beyond what's visible. That's what truly moves people.
I'm sure someone like you can figure out the answer to that.
Can you please give me a week? I'd like to refine this plan further.
I'll be looking forward to it. The next day,
I'm so sorry for dropping by so suddenly.
that's alright. If you want to discuss the campaign with me, I'd be more than happy to make time. Who can that be? Yes?
Keiichi, you're there, right?
Akiko? And Mr. Inoue? What can I do for you?
We came to apologize for what happened the other day.
There is no need to apologize. I no longer have ties with your bank.
Wait, at least hear me out. We've reworked on a plan and prepared a new and more attractive one.
10 minutes. No, just 5 minutes is fine. Can you please spare us some time?
I guess I can't let them keep causing a scene outside. Alright then.
Who is this lady? Nice to meet you. I'm Yui Shinohara, Mr. Sato's personal banker at Tokimeki Bank. A personal banker?
So, you have already opened a new account?
That's right.
Please, allow me to apologize first. I am terribly sorry for the way our employee, Akiko, behaved with you yesterday.
An apology isn't necessary. What's done is done.
Don't be like that. We've known each other for so long. Do you two know each other? We dated back in our school days, right, Keiichi?
That's all in the past now. Please stop with the suggestive comments.
I heard about what happened from Akiko, and there is something I need to explain.
Is it about the system failure?
You're quite perceptive.
Despite the so-called system failure, there was no one working on resolving it, was there?
What do you mean?
That wasn't a system failure halting our operations. It was just a paper jam that temporarily stopped the counters. Akiko just didn't seem to realize that.
Well, it's still true that the counter was stopped. So forgive me, Keiichi. I don't think that's the issue here.
Exactly. Only if you had been more sincere in your response.
We're truly sorry. I've already given her a thorough scolding about it.
I'm really reflecting on my actions. So won't you please just hear our proposal?
What is it?
You're planning to manage your assets at Tokimeki Bank, right? But their interest rates are low, and the benefit for investors are minimal. Isn't that right?
You've done your research.
That's exactly what we're concerned about. On the other hand, we can now offer 15 different plans tailored to different investors, with higher interest rates as well.
More importantly, we can focus on diversified investments to improve the lives of our investors, allowing them to earn profits with low risk.
I see. From an investor's perspective, it does sound like an excellent plan.
Right? So won't you give us another chance?
I'll pass.
What?
But why?
Your plan only focuses on us. Sure, asset growth might be what is important when investing, but I'm not interested in investments that only benefit us.
Keiichi!
Are you saying you're going to turn down such a great plan?
I want to create benefits for both investors and borrowers. I want to bet on the future of Tokimeki Bank. I want to help them realize their vision.
I understand.
Mr. Inoue?
He's made it clear that he is not interested. There is no point in struggling any further. Besides, you'll see soon enough. Ideals are just ideals, nothing more.
Mr. Inoue's cryptic words would soon come back to haunt him.
Mr. Inoue, this is bad. After hearing about Mr. Sato's account closure, investors are lining up to redraw their deposits. This is the 40th one, and there's no sign of it stopping.
Calm down. Present this new plan to everyone immediately. It's a new asset management campaign I came up with.
This is amazing. This might actually stop the outflow of customers.
Now, go and start promoting it right away.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Bank,
This is bad. What's wrong? Investors who heard about the Toyomeki Bank's new plan are all requesting to review their contracts with us. All at once?
let's go see what's going on at the reception area.
Oh, Keiichi, you're here too.
Akiko, what are you doing here?
We heard that customers who wanted to open accounts with us are being held back at this bank. So we came to talk.
Then please allow me to handle it. Mr. Makabe isn't available since he is away for a meeting.
Why are you stopping the account closure procedures?
It's because our plan is more appealing to them. That the customers are requesting for their contracts to be reviewed, right?
You managed to come up with a countermeasure in just a few days. Huh.
We developed a new plan to win back the customers who moved their accounts to Tokimeki Bank.
A new plan?
The new Investment Trust Deluxe.
This plan offers 30 different types of diversified investments, all tailored for high net worth individuals with high interest rates and high returns.
It's the perfect product for investors planning their futures.
Now, hurry up and proceed the customer's request.
I won't do that.
What?
We can't recommend such a risky plan to our valued customers. What are you talking about?
Right here.
That's...
Right here, in the middle of the document, in a hard-to-notice spot, it clearly states that the sales fees, transfer fees, and even cancellation fees are set significantly higher than usual.
Most plans nowadays don't charge the cancellation fees, but you're squeezing profits out of these hidden charges. Your bank must be struggling financially.
How does he?
Banks make profits from these fees in investment trusts. You probably tried to gloss over this while explaining it to the investors. But Yui and I are professionals. Don't underestimate us.
You didn't need to notice that. But what are you going to do? Even your customers are flocking to us now. You can't stop it anymore.
Don't worry.
I'm here, Keiichi.
Nanamagari?
Who is that?
An old friend of Keiichi's and a famous investor.
Oh, is that you, Akiko? Are you here to use Tokimeki Bank's new plan too?
New plan?
Tokimeki Bank is currently running a new campaign for investors like us supporting borrowers through a new plan.
What is that?
When we investors use this plan to start asset management with Tokimeki Bank, the businesses that generate profits from our investments send us monthly gifts as a share of profits. The gifts includes vegetables, fruits, and local specialties from this region. Investors can choose where and how much to invest, consulting with Tokimeki Bank.
We've increased the number of personal bankers to provide personalized service and support for each investor.
What?
Even if you increase the number of personal bankers, where would a small bank like yours even find the staff for that? We introduced an online system to connect with them.
Online?
Recently, many businesses, including hospitals, have adopted online consultations. Yui proposed applying this to Tokimeki Bank, and we opened recruitment nationwide.
As a result, we received an overwhelming number of applications, not just from this town, but from other prefectures as well.
When we heard Keiichi was involved in this, we also decided to lend our support, even if it's just a small contribution.
So that's what this is. But isn't this success just because Keiichi was involved? Unlike us who tried to rise up on our own strength.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
Yui and the others had already been thinking about this plan before I gave any advice. Tokimeki Bank, with its customer-first approach, was just struggling to find the right balance between generating profits and satisfying both borrowers and investors.
It would be easy to accomplish just benefiting ourselves, like what you all are doing.
I only shared the investors' perspective with them, that's all.
But your input contributed to the completion of this plan.
Honestly, even without this campaign, I'd still want to work with this bank. Because I can tell that the staff here genuinely cares about each and every customer.
Are you saying such a huge deal succeeded just because of that?
It's not just that. We're entrusted with our customers' futures. Their lives in a way. If you truly understood that, you wouldn't make such a statement.
That's a valid point.
Mr. Inoue, this is bad. The remaining investors who had deposits with our bank are submitting cancellation requests one after another.
Probably because I spread the word to my contacts too. A big wave is coming for Tokimeki Bank.
This is gonna be crazy. I need to contact all our branches now so they're ready to handle this.
Nanamagari, you'll proceed with the application procedures inside, right?
Yep.
It's over. Our bank is doomed.
Why did it come to this?
In the end, Tokimeki Bank requested a bailout from the government but was refused. When this became public knowledge, even ordinary customers began withdrawing their deposits, leading to the bank's bankruptcy.
There's no way we can pay this amount. It's impossible.
There's no end to it. I guess this is what it means to be in complete darkness.
The two of them, having directly contributed to the bank's downfall, were sued for damages and are now drowning in debt. Meanwhile, on our side,
Even the customers who moved to Toyomeki Bank have started coming back to us again. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Sato.
it's all because you worked hard, Yui.
But there's still some hard work that hasn't paid off yet.
Huh?
I'll keep working hard until you notice me.
Wait, do you mean... It seems Yui will have to wait a little longer to find out if her feelings are reciprocated. Thank you for watching!
Make sure to subscribe for more.